Hello, in this video we're going to look at screen recording in PowerPoint. This is a function that will aid teaching and learning. Let's go through what we're going to do in this video. So we're going to go through how to record a lesson using PowerPoint, how to export the lesson as a video file. We'll go through that at the end. So getting started. Use PowerPoint, not the online version, which doesn't seem to have this feature. Select the presentation you want to record. I found from practicing this it's better to record it with headphones, especially if there's a little bit of background noise, and prepare what you want to say. Okay, last thing, when screen recording, there's a number of options which I'll go through in a minute. However, you can control the recording with your keyboard if you prefer. So there's a click pause, Windows logo, Shift and R, record and stop. Okay, let's get straight to it. Now what we're going to do, what's going to happen is I'm going to record a video, and the video is going to sit directly on a slide. It will sit directly on the slide that I finished. You can then move the video, save the video, do other things with it afterwards, and we're going to go through that. We're also going to go through trimming and taking out parts of the video. There are some other features, and some members of staff may want to go into those. Okay, so let's start. So what we're going to do now is we're going to record a video. Okay, now when I press the screen recording button, this part will come up. Okay, the first thing that I can do is I can select the area that I want to record. I can select how I want to record, etc, etc. Okay, so I've selected my area, I've said that I want audio, and I want to record the pointer, so I'm all ready to go. I'm just going to press record. Before I do this, I recommend that you check it works first with a very short one. It saves you talking for 10 minutes and then finding that it hasn't recorded or the microphone isn't switched on properly, etc. Okay, so we're just going to go through now, and I'm going to record myself on the screen. Okay, so we've got it's running, so I can now run my PowerPoint if I wanted to. It's not going to work quite the same way here because I'm recording with another screen. I can also access a website if I wanted to. So for example, I wanted to show a YouTube channel, or I wanted to talk over something, a website that I wanted to go through with the students, etc. I can do that as well, and for as long as you're recording the video, it will just carry on just recording whatever you say. It's quite straightforward. Okay, when we're finished, I'm going to press stop. Now you will see here that it is now put another slide or an image or a video file actually on the slide. Now, you may want it to be like this. You may want to copy it, move it to another presentation. This is what's quite commonly done. So we record over your presentation that you've got in your work files, but you've actually put in the presentation onto another PowerPoint. You can also do the following. You can also export it as a media file. Okay, so you can export it and press save, and it will go, and you can upload that to Teams. However, I've found that it doesn't like doing that from OneDrive. You may need to save it to your own area, say for example in the downloads. You can also put that on a new PowerPoint. Like I said, that's probably what I'd recommend to do. Now, you could also trim it. Okay, you can cut down the file to start wherever you wanted it to start. So let's say for example, I've flicked up to my email address, for example, or I wanted to take out a bit of it at the end, or let's say for example towards the end of my video I start, I don't know, waffling a little bit. You might want to take some out, and that will save it like that. Okay, there's some. You may want to insert some captions, which you would find in another file, although I wouldn't recommend doing that at this point. You can also do a number of different things with it. Fade it in, fade it out. Although really in most cases we're not going to get involved in this. So I've now got my file ready to go. I've also saved it if I wanted to. I could put it on a new PowerPoint if I wanted to, etc. Okay, that's relatively straightforward. Now what I could do now is I can upload to my Teams my PowerPoint with the video on it, with an explanation, etc, etc. Students can then access that and run it whenever they want. They'll be able to see you speaking, etc. Okay. Hopefully this is helpful. Got any questions, please let me know.